Alright, I think we are ready to go. Heyya, greetings and welcome to the stream. So today we are continuing again with the city of Nusa Kambangan. And here it is. So this is what we built yesterday. And I'm not sure if there's anything changed from the last build, but I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's nothing changed really from the previous one. So we got this beach area right here, and there's only this small parking lot right here. The only difference. So we get like an alley parking going on right here, and along this line, all of this is some commercial zones, and also all the way through here. So yeah, that's the build so far. And today I am going to bring you guys maybe we can there's some spot that need fixing in the city, so I think we are just going to tour a little bit before continuing the build again. So like this one for example, so this spot right here, I'm going to put some parking lots for this area. So let's see, so we got 1 2 3 4 5 tiles right there, and there's no really bus stop for this part, except, well, we have one right here, but I think we can put one bus stop along this line too. So let's put a bus stop right there, and 4 tiles would be parking lots. Is the music too loud? I don't think so. Let me know if the volume need a little bit adjustment for you guys. So let's put a bus stop right there, and well, maybe we can have the bus stop facing this streets instead. And the rest of this, let's do the I think I'm just going to use the MedB 325 recharge. This one right here, electric recharge bank. So the usual one. So we got the parking right there, and oh yeah, I made this reload right here. This is SimFox Moscow Red, I think. Yeah, SimFox Moscow Red. The original lots is actually 4 by 3 by 4, but I make a compact one, so we only need 2 by 4 right there. And I think it's quite nice and contrasting to the rest of this area. So we got it going, and let's go to here. So we got this runabout right there, but this whole area, I think it could use a little bit more. I don't know, maybe like there's the underground parking that we can use to make that to hide this grass texture right here. But for now, I will ignore this part, but I need to change this one. Perhaps we can, since there's like a sidewalk going on right there, perhaps we can add maybe just a parking right here, and also a bus stop perhaps. So let's just do the parking and the bus stop. I need to scroll up for the bus stop again. Or maybe we can use let's just use the one that comes with NAM. So one of this. There you go. Bus stop right there, and I think we can like put like one parking spot right there. Using the Scotty modular parking. Let's go with this corner right here, and there you go. Okay, so we got that done, and then let's focus on the main build. So today I am going to bring you guys to wow, it's kinda laggy, maybe because I haven't perhaps we already built the city is quite big, so okay, that's a lot better than before. Now let's focus on this area right here. So so I got this lot right here for our this is called the pit by SM2 by Simmer2. This is functioning as your garbage disposal, and I might need to rework this part right here. So in this one, I am going to bring you guys to here, and maybe we can extend and build some area right here. So build some more residentials and commercials area, since we got the demand for commercials right now. And also perhaps we can also rework this terrain a little bit, because we got this ferry terminal sticking out right here. So I think we need to rework this land right here to accommodate this area. So yeah, that's the plan. But first let's rework this pit right there. I think I'm just going to place it here instead. So let's have it maybe right here. I don't remember exactly this size, but just to be safe, let's just plop some more. Make sure it's all flattened, and then we can put the garbage disposal again right there. This is like really an overpower garbage disposal, but I don't want to deal with the garbage for now, so we're just going to put it right there, and this will need power source. So let's just put like a windmill to accommodate the power. Let's just use this one right there, and here we can remove this one. This is going to be loud, so yeah, there you go. Okay, we remove that part, and now let's work with this terrain right here. Okay, so first we need to carve this part area, so this part of the area to accommodate this ferry right there. And I'm going to use just the quick level again as usual. So let's cut it right there, I guess. You know what? Perhaps we can do it like this all the way through there. I'm not sure if this is makes sense. The flow of the river is a little bit weird, I guess, but maybe we can have this go all the way through there. Like through the other city tiles. And here, since this is going to be like a coastal area, maybe similar to this part right here, I think it would be easier for us later if I just make this really low, so something like that, just so we don't have to deal with the same issue with the ferry terminal like we have before. So let's just have this low, really low like this. But this will come with some issue because we have this road right here all the way up there, so we are going to somehow make this road going down all the way to this level. So let's just think about that later. For now, let's just flatten this part right here. And initially I'm just going to have this straight line right like that, and later we are going to make it a bit more interesting with different shape, I guess. Okay, let's have a little bit of elevation right here. And I think I'm going to have a ferry, a bridge that can be crossed by a ferry. So we are going to need some little bit of elevation right there. Let's give it a try. So if I have a bridge right there, this is not going to be enough for the ferry. So for the ferry, it should be this height. So let's try it like this. Maybe if we pull this level, have it all the way through there. So let's try again. Well, we can actually use this one, so but I want to try another variation for the bridge. So let's see the other one, and we can have something like this. So the bridge will span all the way from this edge right here. So we need a higher along this level right there. Let's see. I think it would be easier if we just do using this digger. So let's make it this level, I guess. And with this level right there, I'm just going to hold the quick level right there and drag the brush all the way through here. This is going to be the same elevation with this one. Okay, I think this is because of we need more water right here. let's just make this random as we can. Maybe that's enough, so let's try again. Just a little bit further, so let's raise this bar a little bit more, maybe 5 more, so like that. And let's just have it all the way through there, and with those 5, let's flatten this, hold this line, and have it all the way through here. Okay, we got that going. And I think for this one right here, I'm just going to make some rough coastline, so we are not going to have something like this, but let's just have this cliff texture right here. And let's make this a little bit more, just so the ferry can go through without any problem with the terrain. And maybe for this one we can have like a little cliff like that, just to make this area looks a bit more interesting. And let's make this softer by using the soften tools. That's a bit too much, I think, so let's use the quick level again. Just need the outline to be softer like that instead of the jagged edges like this. There you go. But we might need this water to be a bit deeper because the color, this is still transparent. So let's take this level right here, and we can drag a bit more like that, and have this going all the way up through here. And just make sure that you resize the brush size. You go. The ferry will prefer this darker water instead of this brighter one, so you can some kind of making the track for the ferry, making the routes for the ferry using this technique. So let's just have it all the way like that. This is there's still a darker one, so like this is the darkest one, level 1, level 2, and level 3. The terrain, the elevation difference is just way too much down here, so that's why we got so many levels for this. And okay, first let's just focus on this part right here. What I'm going to do is making this bridge connection. So okay, I'm going to flatten this part all the way like that, and then from here we can cut this down, I guess. And let's just use the plane to soften this edge right there. There you go. Okay, so this road right here is going to go down there, and then from here maybe we can like make like a hairpin roads going all the way to down here. So that's the part for that's the plan for this area. But now let's just stick with this. My cat kept calling me. Okay, excuse me for a second. Alright, I am back. Okay, so let's continue with this bridge right here. This is going to be, let's see, maybe I need a little bit of measurement for this cliff right here. So let's make sure that this is at least maybe 15 or 7.5. So let's use this digger right here and drop this 15 meters right there. So this is 15, and this part right here need to be on this level to make sure that this is on 15, like that. And let's just do it all the way through here. And this part right here can go, so this is going to be around here. And since this is a little bit jaggy right there, I think I can use the monorails to make sure that we have a smooth slope going down like that. But also let's do it here maybe. Yeah, you know what, let's just do it here. We can just fill this part right here with some trees later. So now let's connect the monorails from this side. So we need a bit more going down like that. So this is going to be like a really smooth slope, and we can remove the rails and then build our network like that. There you go, we got a really nice slope right there, and then here we can have our bridge connected. But for this part right here, just so we can just to make sure that we don't have any weird shadow going on right here, what we can do is actually drop this part a little bit. Drop this, I mean this edge right here a little bit, instead of just having the flat 15 right there. Let's drop this part like 5 meters right there and flatten this again. So you have like a little bit of slope going on right here, and this will make sure that the bridge don't have any weird shadow under this part right here. So let's do this all the way. Also do it right here. So we got this part right here, and I don't think I'm going to build anything along this line, so we're just going to keep it be like this and maybe fill this area later with some MMP. But I need to rework this this part right here a little bit. So just to make sure that it's not looking too weird. So let's just do it maybe like that. And then right here we can just do that, maybe like that. And also drop this part like, let's add one more. And drop this, not 15, but maybe just 5 like that, and there. And then we can pull this one up again like that, and we got this nice slope going on right there. Now with this part like this, I think we are ready for the bridge connection. So let's make our bridge going all the way through there, and have this one right here. Pull this one up, and we got our ferry enable right there. Let's see, so this is all on the flatten right there, and all the way through here, and we can accept that. There you go, we got our bridge connected. Now at least we got this solved. Now let's try to make this to connect this to right here. Okay, so first I think we can have this part right here. We can have this one going down here, and then not like that, I guess. So for this part to go there, let's enable the grid just so we can see much better. So okay, I think I am going to pull this up a little bit right there, and then right here. So we got this slope right there, and let's do it here. That doesn't work. I need something that has slope mode is highway, I think. Yeah, there you go. So we got that part going, and this is, I don't think this is all flattened to here. Well, it's flattened, so let's fix this weird bump right there. Then right here we can have this going down all the way like that. I need to fix this part right here. There you go, and look, this is looking really weird, so we need to fix that. So we got that part right there. I need to put some guard right here, and let's I think we can just use the rails for this. So let's have something like that, and have this connected like that. That's pretty smooth, I think. But it's too steep going on right here, so perhaps we can let's just pull this using the this one instead. Yeah, perhaps that's a bit better. Or maybe let's try again along this line instead, and maybe we can pull this one more tiles right there. So something like this, I guess. And remove the highway, and then we can connect this road right there. Okay, so there you go. We make our connections to this side right here. Now let's have this network going down here to this area. And I think I'm going to pull this one. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. So maybe we can have the roads going right here. And then here we can have this start going down, I guess. So let's shape our terrain. Now we can pull this one all the way like that, I guess. So there you go, we got that going. I need 3 tiles right here, and maybe we can put some like a burger joint like McDonald's or In-N-Out for this part right here. And let's do it like this. Diagonal right there, and let's see if maybe we can like have like a turn lane right there. Yeah, I think that would looks nice. And then right here we can just pull it maybe like that. Okay, so let's see how much the difference between these two level. And this is 20, but so it's lower than 20. So with that in mind, I think we can just have this going down. I'm not sure where I want to have this going down. Maybe we can have it start going down along this line. Along this line here. Let's give it a try. Let's just do it like that, I guess. And we can have this so we are going to have something like that there, but this is going to be a little bit need more space, I think. So let's just do it like this there. And then right here, I'm not sure if I can do it. Look at that. What is this masterpiece? So maybe we can have like a smooth corner right there. And pull this one like that. And then right here we can start going down. Since this is about 20, so we can cut 10 at a time, I think. Or maybe we can cut 7.5, and with 7.5 we can make like a 3 turn, I think. Yeah, I think that's that would be better, perhaps. Or maybe we can do it like this. So this is already on that level, and we can cut down 7.5 right here. There, and then there, and since this is 7.5, we can do it like this. Let's try with the monorails. We need more space for the monorails slope to work, because this is way too strict. Let's just try with the highway, I guess. So something like this. Like that. And we can build the road right there. And to make sure that the side is following the same slope, we just plop some more right there. So it's going down there, and this is already minus 7.5. So we are just going we are going to need less turn to go all the way down there. So our bridge right here, and I am going to have maybe some kind of tunnel going on down here. But if we do that, maybe this will broke the traffic from here. So yeah, I'm not sure yet about that tunnel, but let's just finish this part right here first. So this is already right there, and okay, I don't think I'm going to build anything along this part right here. So perhaps other than maybe like a little bit of here. So this one maybe it can go all the way through here instead, just so we can preserve the space a little bit better. So let's have it go like that. I'm not sure if our sims will like the travel ladder, because this is going to make the traffic way longer. Then maybe if we provide a ferry terminal later, maybe they will much prefer the ferry. But let's just continue for now. So this is going to be like that, but this one needs to be okay. So let's do it like this. There you go. So now we can have this going down. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that should be enough for it to go down. And we can drop 7.5 right here. Okay, so this is going to be a bit problematic with the texture like that. But I think we can just put some sea walls later to cover this area. So hopefully it will be fine and not an issue. let's put some car right there. And build our network like that. I need this to be a bit more to here, I think, the slope. Maybe this setup will be enough, so like that. So the slope is along this part right here. And remove the tiles and connect our road right there. And then right here we can have a hairpin going down. And this part can go all the way. Oh my god. I need to be careful. I forgot about the tiles right here. Okay, let's redo it again. We can just trace this level from here. There you go. And just a little bit of adjustment right here. It's all because I want this curve right there. Oh, no, not like that. We need one more tiles there. Okay, perhaps this is much better than before, so yeah, I think it's fine. And we can do it like this. So we got a hairpin right here, and this is going to be down from here. And we will have the same level to this sand area right here. So let's just we can just pull this one all the way down from there. Let's put some car right here, and I think we can pull this. I really need to be careful with this. Okay, that's safe. Let's pull this all the way like that. And then here we can do it like this. Cut that part right there. And make our network like that. There you go. And let's just have this all the way through there, I guess. Just make it weird and complicated for unnecessary reason. Now, okay, so just so we can reduce the traffic time, I think we can rework this part right here and have this going like that, I guess. Just so the travel time won't be too long for our sims. And let's rework this part right here. And this is going to be, so this is already going down like that. Just need to flatten this all the way up through there. And perhaps all the way through here. You can have this start going down right there. There, and then here is going to be like that. Now I need to make a really nice slope right here. So this part right here can be, I don't know, maybe 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cancel that. Not like that, I guess. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And then we can have this one going up here. And I guess let's do it like this. So we can put some zones later around this part. And this part right here, let's see how much the difference. So it's around 15. So I guess we can go up 7.5 to here, and then going up 7.5 right there. So here, and have this all the way through there, and this is going to be 7.5 down. And this part can go all the way through there. Since I'm going to make like a curve right there, I will need a bit more space right here. Okay, so I think we can have it going, start going down right there. Have this slope. Like that, I guess. And this part right here. This is going to be, this might be a bit too tight, so let's give it a try. Yeah, we need to pull this one up a little bit. So if I do it like that, and then right here. Okay, I think that's quite fine. Yeah, maybe that's okay. We can remove that and then have this all the way there. We got some pretty nice curve going on right here, so I'm quite satisfied with that. And for this part right here, I think I'm just going to do something like this. And then here, This is already going down, so if I pull some streets right there, I think this will ruin our network. Let's just do it. Okay, it's fine. Now we can pull this all the way through here. And to here. There you go. Need to be careful with all of this. So with this part right here, we can just zone something like that, I guess. And yeah, I think this should be fine. Then we have this all the way through here. We just lost the nice cliff right there. But I think we have lots of area that we can work on along this line, so we don't really let's just think about this later. But for now, let's trace our way going down here. And this is still flattened, so we can just do something like that, I guess, and have this flattened. And let's just make this a bit more like that. There you go. Some residentials along this road right here. And let's cut there, and then maybe we can just block this area with some trees later on. Okay, I'm not sure about this part right here, but maybe we can pull this all the way through here. This is going to be like a retaining wall. So we are going to have the retaining wall going all the way down there. But okay, so this part right here, this is going to be a weird diagonal if we just have the retaining wall. So perhaps we can have something like this. So spare one space right there to for this part right here. And perhaps we can do it like this. So we can put like a retaining wall right there, and then maybe some trees or decoration later. I'm not sure yet. Well, of course we need electricity for this to work. Let's just block some on the cliff right here. This is one of the, I think this is from the Tropico wind, what do you call this? Wind turbine. Yeah, wind power plant. Okay, so we got that connected. Let's check the water. Yeah, all of this broken because we work with the terrain. So let's just connect this. Have this connected all the way to there. And just so we don't need to think about this later, just have this all the way through here. one more tiles. I accidentally press the escape, so this is going to load for a while, and we're going back. And let's just make this connections all the way through here, just so if we broke something right there, this part right here is still connected, and we don't accidentally leave our sims without water. Have this all connected, and this is 2 steps, so right there. Just to be safe. Now let's back with the view. Okay, so what are we going to do here? First, I think I'm just going to work with this part right here. And let's see if we can execute the avenue going to this side. So let's have something like this, I guess. Or maybe we can have the avenue on this side instead. And let's cut this up like that. Then this part right here, I need these 2 tiles right there, and also this land. Okay, I need the gut mod. This one. Let's have this all the way through here. Right there, and maybe let's use the lower one, this one. Oh, hi, hello Queen F. Welcome. Queen Hour. So sorry. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we got this level right here, and I'll just flatten this all the way through there. Okay, so I think going to this side, we can use this avenue to make a connection to this side right here. But we are not going to connect the avenue going up, so this is to go up here, they need to go through this network right there. I think we can make it like that. So let's have this all the way through like that. Then this part right here, so this is going to be like this. We're going to have an avenue right here, and avenue tunnel going there. Excuse me for a second. Alright, I'm back again. So let's continue with this avenue right here. This is going to be all the way here, and perhaps we can just have this avenue along the coastline. My cat is so needy. Excuse me. Okay. I think we can continue. Okay, so let's just have this avenue right there for now. And here. So for this part right here, I think for this road right here, maybe we can just have a regular road, but use the network widening mod to have a different style. So let's have this one right there, and then use the network wide one starter. Maybe this one. Sorry, I need to deal with this needy cat. Okay. Maybe like this 2 tiles avenue right there, so like just a little avenue for the traffic to go there. And right here, we can have something like that. And also on this side, just to make the network look a bit more interesting. And here perhaps a little bit of this, like some commercial zones right there. Okay, right here, let's just follow this road slope right there, and this will shape the cliff right there. Let me save the progress first. I want to experiment with these tiles right here, but I want to make sure that we don't broke anything. So let's put one tile right there, and then one more right here. Okay, that's not an issue, and we can, let's see if I can do it like this. I need the I want to build the nice curve right there, but it's a little bit hard, I guess, to do with this tight space. So the only options, I guess, we just go like this. There you go. Back to the previous setup, I guess. So now with that connected, let's connect this part right here, and maybe we can just go like this, I guess, and let's just make the outside connections like that, and then right here just have a harsh corner right there. So this will help this area for now. To maybe they will go outside. Nope. I guess because we don't have anything going on this side of this tile. So, but at least for now, they take this road and go to the other side of the river. Okay, now with that going, let's see what we can use for this slope right here. I initially want to use the Jenks key for this slope, so let's give it a try first. There's the 15 meters that can be used for this level, but maybe it's a little bit too much. So let's just give it a try first. If I do it right there, this needs to be, I think, something like this. So let's try it here. So as you can see, there's the second level of this platform right there. But I guess we don't really need the 2 level. So let's just use the one level of the key. So something like this. So let's just give it a try first. We got that going right there, and have it all the way through here. And then have this one go all the way along this line right here. Let's just see the overall looks for this pieces first, and later we can decide if we want to continue with this or no. Yeah, I think that's quite decent. I think perhaps we can do it all the way through there, and let's just flatten this all the way there. And here, for a little bit of variations, I think I can cut this part right here and use the retaining wall to cover this slope right here. So let's give the MAS 71 retaining walls. Okay, so this one. Or perhaps we can use the same retaining wall that we use on the other side of the bridge. So let's see, it should be around here. So this one. There's no fences or something to guard this guardrail, so I think it's not the most suitable one for this part. So if we just do it like that. just for this part right here, I don't think I am going to have it go all the way through there, because maybe we can put something along this line. So let's just have it perhaps like that, and we can flatten this tiles right there. Just have it like that, I guess. And for the bottom one, so let's have it like this and like that. Let's check back with this key right here. There you go. And then for this one, we are going to need this one. There. And also on this side right here, we're going to need it to put that like that and like that. Okay, so now we can stick with the straight one again. And on this side right here, let's see, I think that's the under bridge, so this one right here. Right there. And we can put one more right there. It's looking a bit weird, I guess, but let's just continue for now. We can always adjust this later if we don't find it suitable for this area. Let's use this one and have it all the way through there. And the middle part right here, we can just plop some trees, I guess. Okay, let me take care of my cat again after I plop that. So, excuse me for a second. Alright, I am back again, and let's continue with this key. So let's put one tiles right there and then right there, and we can finish this part all the way through there. My cat is sneezing right now. Oh, hi. Hello, Konam. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, afternoon. Right now it's 11 a.m. in the morning here, so good morning from here. Okay, I think for this part right here, I might need some extended one because this is looking weird from this angle. I remove the power plant, we're going to have issue with this area. So let's just plop something else. Oh, it's so about 3 hour difference, 2 or 3, 2 hour. Okay, I need to select the windmill. I need to go all the way up on this menu. So let's just stick with this one, and maybe for the safety reason we're just going to plop this here. It's facing the opposite directions, but let's just ignore it for now. And okay, so for this part right here, I need the extended pieces, but I'm not sure if there is any that I can use right here. Maybe if I put this one, yeah, it's going to be weird like that. Let's see. Maybe this one. No. It's really annoying because the pieces is not close to each other, so. Okay, I guess we can just do it like that. It's not it's not perfect, but or this one. This is much. Okay. If you hear any weird noises, it's my cat. Right now it's sitting near the mic. There you go, and then we can just plop the straight one right there. And for the sake of variations, I think I'm just going to have it like that, I guess, and like that. Okay, now he wants to go outside, so let me open the door. Okay, so we took care of this side, and now let's do it. Let's do this side right here. We also need the. I think I'm just going to use the same technique. So let's just plop one right there and another one right there. Let's see if there is any other that we can use. Well, we are quite lucky because I think I can just use this one instead of the curve one right there. So I would like that. Now it's all covered. And right here, perhaps we can use the stairs one. So that, and then like that. Otherwise all of these people just appear randomly over here, so not sure why, where they're coming from or where they're going. And I guess we can just keep it like that, and then fill the rest of this. I think I'm just going to use some trees for now. I don't have any decorations in mind that I can use, so I'm just going to plop the trees. I think there's a bunch of maybe like a parking, not parking, but parks and plaza that we can use right here. But for now, there's nothing that come in my mind, so just going to stick with the trees for now. When you are in doubt, always use trees. Trees is always useful. Okay, I think that's good enough for now at least. So we can stick with this. And for the rest of this, we can start maybe building this area right here. So we got this part right here, and I think I'm going to cut this avenue a little bit right there, and then right here we are going to save this shape this land a little bit. So let's have it like this. I'm thinking about maybe some more ferry terminal right here, or let's see if we can fit any small airport right there. But I don't think this is going to fit right here, so I might need to reload this this building right here just so we can have like a small airport on this side, I guess, because I think we already have too much ferry terminal, and we can give it a try with some airport later. So we are going to reserve this part right here for the small airport with a long runway, I think. So we are going to reserve that area right there, and this avenue need to be, I think we can just cut it right there again, put it there, but we're going to cut this part right here and add some zones along this line right here. So let's check our demand. We don't have any demand for commercial office. Let's check on our taxes. So if I pull this back up with 29 and also this one 29 again, let's speed up and see. So we barely have any demand for commercial. So right now I think I'm just going to fill this part with some residential area. So let's see, 3, 4, 4. So we can have something like that in the middle, and maybe let's see, so 4, if we have a 4x4 right there, and maybe like a 2x2 all the way like that, we can put a street right there and pull another street right here, and this part can be the commercial zones, I guess. But I don't think we'll have anything growing for now because we don't have any demand except for the commercial service. So let's just stick with the zones for now, and I think we can do it like that. little bit of streets going on right there, and more zones right there. Okay, I think that should be fine for this area, and let's make sure to add some more bus stop. Okay, wait, see how that area change. Yeah, this is going to need a little bit more I think a little bit more time than maybe a few, like 2 or 3 streams until we can really see the result of this area. Let's put a bus stop right there, another bus stop maybe right here, and one more right there, and then right here we can just put it right there, and also right here. Now we need to adjust these zones, and yeah, let's just rezone that to face that directions, and then here maybe just a little bit of commercials going on right there. There's this one tiles, we can just put some maybe like a plaza, because of this this is a commercial zones. Okay, we already got some buildings growing right there. And so let's just use this Maxis Plaza right here and right there. All of this is already growing. Okay, there you go. It's not it's not that huge actually. I thought it's going to be like much bigger than this, but we only got this one. Let's rezone that one, and then yeah, I'll just let this area grow on their own, I guess, because right now it's all of this similar buildings, because we only have demand for commercials for now. So okay, so we got this part done, and okay, so this one right here I'm going to keep it B, but what we can do is extend our area to this part, I guess. So let's do it like this. And this one we're not going to build anything around here, I think. So this is purely for this bridge right here. So we can use this area all the way through here, I guess. So like that, and then here maybe we can just put some MMP letter for this area. And I think I quite like this texture and shape of this landscape right here, so I will make sure to preserve this part for now. Let's just do it a little bit right there. If we pull our network right there, and then right here, and perhaps we can have our avenue going up there, I guess. So let's rebuild this one, cut that part, connect this, and then connect that. There you go. And then right here, again, I'm not sure how much space we need for this airport right here, but at least from this building we're going to need this much for this area, but I'm going to extend this all the way like that, I guess. So maybe we can have like 3 or 4 tiles along this line that we can use for zones. So let's do that. And also I think we can extend this network and have this area a little bit for this bottom side. Okay, so let's have it all the way like that, and this road can go like that, I guess. And let's see if we can connect this diagonal. It's looking a bit weird with the diagonal. Maybe let's just have it like this. Like that, I guess. And we can zone some more right here. I'm just going to stick with some residentials for this part, I guess. So have it like that, 3 by 3 or maybe 3 by 4 right here, and we can stick with 2 by 2 on this outer side, and right there another 2 by 4 right here, and the rest of this gonna be 2 by 2. And then these tiles right here we can put our bus stop again. We use that one, and there's these 2 tiles we can plop some parks, I guess. Use this gazebo right here, and the playground, since a lot of this is residential zones. And we can plop another bus stop on this. Well, we already have this one right here, so I don't think we really need this. And I think this building should be able to access this one, so hopefully we are fine with this one. But on this side we might need to put one, so maybe right there. Or perhaps we can do it like this instead. So let's pause the simulation. Have our road connected right there, and the one-way road right here. Let's do 2 tiles right there. Have our road again, and then have our slip lane right there. Slip lane right there, and this is a road, and we can override the network. And then we can use the one-way road again. So we got a slip lane right there, and here we can use this 1 tile spare right there for our zones, and then zones this with a 3 by 2 like that, I guess. There you go. Okay, so we got the commercials developed again. All of this traffic is going outside to this side, so they prefer going outside instead of just crossing all the way through here. It's quite funny because we got this avenue right here going outside, but all of these houses much prefer going to this bridge right here, crossing the river all the way through here just to go outside using this network right there. You can't really tell what Sims prefer, I guess. Yeah, there's no one going to decide to work on this area, I guess. Let's check out demand. We don't have any demand for commercials anymore because all of this growing already. Okay, so for now, I'm not entirely sure yet where to move next because this is the main key for this area. So I guess for now I'm just going to stick with the I think we're going to try with a little bit of ferry right here and see if we can make connections between these two areas. What is this two? Alright, this is the I think this is boat generator, and I think we can remove that because the texture is looking a bit weird. And I don't know if you guys can see, but this one right here is the dolphin generator, and you can see a bunch of dolphin around it. Okay, back to here. Yeah, so I'm going to add a little bit of ferry, and I think I'm going to do it right here. Just so because of this road right here is close to this area, and hopefully the Sims will use it. So let's have we can extend the road a little bit right there, and let's make this area a bit more interesting. Maybe let's see, let's try maybe extend this all the way up here, I guess. Let's add 2 more tiles right there, and we can have the ferry on this side, I guess, or perhaps on this side. I'm not sure yet, but let's give it a try again. Maybe 1 more tiles right there. Okay, this is looking a bit weird if we have this network right there, but maybe we can cut this up like that and make a transition right there. Or if we use threads, it's looking a bit. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with this transition, I guess. And now for this part right here, for the ferry, I am going to put this along this line, I guess. So we need to I need to extend this 1 more tile. Let's just make this 90 degrees right there. There you go, and maybe you can put like a lighthouse or something on this corner. Okay, that's not what I'm intended to do. Maybe we can use some this soften to fix this. Okay, that's a bit better, I guess. Now we can extend the there you go. Okay, this part right here, perhaps we can this is going to be really looking weird. So if we have it like this, I might need one more tiles right here, so let's pull that one up more right there. I'm trying to make like a protection from the wave from this area right here, so we're going to pull the land a little bit through here, just one tiles. If that makes sense. And I really need to do it carefully. Okay, so I think we can stick with these 3 tiles right here. And then right here we can pull this down a bit more. Right there. And have it go all the way like that, I guess. You can just fix this part. There you go. And okay, one more tiles, because we need the area to place the ferry terminal. There you go. This is going to be some parking, I guess, and maybe a little bit of commercial zones along this line, like that. And let's just use a 2x2, I guess. There, and then here we can put our ferry, and hopefully they can pass through this part right here. Okay, the ferry we need to scroll all the way up to get the ferry, but while we are here, I guess I'll just put the seawalls first. Just so we don't need to scroll all the way up again. Let's put stairs right here. Stairs right, not stairs, I mean the uneven right there, and then this one. I guess we can have it like that, like a spare 1 tiles right here, maybe for some kind of plaza or something. But this part right here can be some more like, maybe we can just use the straight one. So we're going to use this one right here and extend this all the way through there and cover the edges like that. Let's do it like this. also that part. And for this diagonal, I might need, I think I will need the other one. So the ferry is going to be right there, so this part needs to go down a little bit just so we can place the corner piece right there. So I need this to go one more tiles like that, I guess. Well, I'm just going to replop that area again. For this corner, I'm just going to use this one, and also this corner right there. And the straight one can just go like that. Okay, and for this one right here, we can use the extended 3 tiles right there. And this one right here can be just I don't know, maybe another stairs. I'm not sure if that makes sense. And this one right here can be like that, I guess. This drainage. This is pipe, and there's some canals, I think, canal center. Yeah. Okay, so we got that connected all the way through there, and then right here, what we can do is let's check on some of the lighthouse that we have. This is like a really nice little castle, I think. What do you call this? Bell tower, not a castle. Okay, let's just put our ferry first before we wandering with the other stuff. So the ferry needs to go up all the way to the top of the menu. Okay, the city is still going. Just a little bit more. So this one right here, maybe we can use this one. So we have the ferry right here. See if maybe we can place it right here instead. Yeah. So while we are here, let's okay, so this is one of the lighthouse, but this is a really big lot, so not that one. This is another lighthouse, but this is I think this is more suitable for rocky side like this. So it's not, I don't think I can place it right here. Let's just go back all the way down to fix these 2 walls right here. But maybe we can just test this first. So let's put our bus stop right there. See if the traffic is actually going. You don't really have any traffic right now. I want to see if the ferry actually can go past through this little strait right there. So, but right now we don't have any ferry traffic, and for some reason this is also not. There's no ferry going through this one or this one. Maybe because of this. Like all of them prefer using the roads network instead. Oh well, let's just ignore it for now. We're just going to fix this later if the ferry can't go through this little gap right there. So for now, let's just fix this seawalls, and we just need this extended like that. Got that going, and for this side right here, I'm just going to plop some parking lots right there, and then the lighthouse right here. Okay, for the lighthouse, I think there's one along this on the landmark menu that we can place. I remember seeing it yesterday once when we plopped the Melbourne Arch. Okay, so this one is way bigger, and we need to plop this on water actually. So something like that. No. That need to be around here, I guess. It looks really nice on the preview, and it fits well with these stairs that we have right there. But when I plop this, this is going up. So maybe we can do it right here instead. Since we have the ferry right here, so we got this part right there. Yeah, we can just remove it later if it's not suitable for this area. Oh hi, hello, Max Milios. Welcome, and thank you. All of this Sims right here is going to this side, so they're still not crossing this bridge right here. Yeah, I'll just plop this one right there, and maybe we can remove it later if it's not suitable for that area. But now I am a little bit confused what I want to place here. Maybe we have something else. There's a bunch of lots by Jason CW, I think, that we can place right here, or we can use this one instead. Something like that. Maybe have it here instead. So I guess it's better if we have it facing these directions like that, and then on this one I think we can use the I forgot the name, Fish and Chips by Raymond 7CN. So, and also we also have this one lots right here. But if I plop it right there, I don't think I think this will block the ferry, so let's just use the fish and chips plaza that we have. Should be around here. Okay, so this one. There you go. Ferris wheel. Yeah. It's been a while since the last time I used this one. Do you use mods? Yeah, all of this is actually from plugins or mods. So none, almost none of this from vanilla except for this green terrain actually. Now for the rest of this part right here, I am going to just plop some parking lots, I guess. Thank you. Oh, hi, hello Bloodrop, welcome. Yeah, I'm live again. Thankfully I can stick with the schedule, so for now maybe I'll be consistently streaming on Saturday and Sunday, so if you guys want to tune in, maybe that's the schedule for now. Okay, so we got the parking lots right there and the little roundabout right here. I think I'm just going to use another parking lot right there. Yeah, this SimCity 4 without mods is a little bit maybe too I don't know what to call it, but playing it with mods is a lot, really adds a lot to the base game. So okay, so maybe for this part right here I can use the 3x3 instead of just 2 right there, so maybe we need to extend this one more tiles. Let's try it again right there. Need it to go up a little bit. Okay, so along that line I guess, and we can have a 3x3 right there. Let's speed up. I don't need a little. I need a small buildings for this part right here, just so we can see this part a bit more clearly. So maybe we can adjust the taxes a little bit for the low density commercials, just so we can have some demand for this small commercial service. And also what we can do is cut some of these commercial buildings, so maybe along this line we can have more residentials right there, and some more residentials right here facing this street right here. And well, we have some commercials already right here, but let's also do the same right here, but this part can be a 3x3 like that, and the rest can be 1x2 right there, I guess. I'm not sure yet about this. You know what, let's just stick with maybe 4x4 right here. Yeah, let's just stick with this. And for this gap right here, I can just put some pet malls, I guess. And for this part right here, I don't think I want to have this going all the way 2 tiles right there, because this is a little bit too much. So maybe we can just have this go right away and touching this avenue right here, I guess. So let's do it like that. Maybe we can extend this part a little bit later, so we can have like a, I don't know, maybe some sort of boat landing or something. But for now, let's just pause the simulation first, just so we don't interrupt the traffic if we destroy the avenue. Have this go all the way like that, and this can go all the way through there. There you go. And I'll just keep this little one sticking out like that, just for a little bit of variations, I guess. Then we can soften this edge right here. Okay, there you go. Let's see the space. So we still have enough space right here, and space right there. This should be enough, I think. As a gap between these two areas. Let's check our airport again. So if we have it, this part right there, it's going to be along that line, and our runway can be along this line, I guess. So we still have quite a lot of gap for the water transport. Okay, so for now, let's just focus on this coastline right here and finish our seawalls. I'm going to need a diagonal for this part right here, so there you go. And let's just have it all the way through there, I guess. And this one can just be the straight one. Just do a little bit of straight right there, and maybe the irregular one for this part. Right there. And then maybe a little bit of stairs right there, and we can plop our ploppable boats that we have before, and then another 3 tiles and one more ploppable stairs right there. Although it doesn't really make sense to have this one and directly into an avenue like this, I guess. So we might actually need one more tiles for this. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but I will stick with this for now. And let's just have this going like that. Yeah, let's have it like this. And for this part right here, uh, let's check on the ploppable boats that we placed before. So this one, I need the other one. So yeah, this one right here. It's like a floating restaurant right there. I feel like this is way too dark for a restaurant, but I guess it's fine. Now let's see all of this growing. The residential is not growing, but I should have some demand for it, so I'm not sure why. But for now, let's rezone some of this. Okay, they are all growing already, and this looks nice. I will keep this one, but I will let this one to grow into maybe like a high-rise building. But for now, we'll just leave it be like that, and perhaps we can plop some plaza right here to boost the growth of these zones. So let's just check some of the maxes plaza. Okay, so this one right here, plop some right there, and there you go. I just need to have this to be some low density commercials, but not that like that. It's because we have a demand for commercial office right there. Yeah, I didn't do anything with the taxes. It's just the natural demand for this area. So perhaps we can accommodate that by doing it like this. Let's put some pet malls right here to simulate the corner zones right there, and then we can do it like this. Yeah, I didn't check this, so this should be growing if we boost this area. Let's see, so this is 4 by 4. Perhaps we can do 4 by 5. I mean 5 by 4 for this area. So let's just plop it all the way like that, and as you can see, we got something growing. Oh wow, this is going to be a really big tower, I think. Canadian Pacific Plaza, so this is 1800s commercial office jobs. Let's see if okay, that's pretty big, but I think it's way too chunky for this area. Let's try another one. Maybe have it facing, yeah, still on that directions. That's way too loud. You know what? I think there's one that 3 by 6 that we can use for this area. This is 3 by 6, and let's give it a try. Not that one. Also not that one. well, I keep getting this building, so it really wants to grow. It keeps showing up. Okay, maybe it gave up right now. And yeah, I'll just stick with this for now and have them growing naturally, I guess. And on this back side right here, maybe we can just plop some parking again. So the I'm going to stick with the maybe 3 to 5 car recharge bank. So this one right there, and this one tiles right there. I think we can plop some plaza to cover this area, or maybe this gazebo right here. And there you go. Okay, so all of this is already growing, and I'm going to keep some of this. And also this one, just so they won't grow into bigger buildings and blocking the view of this area. But for rest, the rest of this can grow bigger, I guess. So the traffic kept going there, and this ferry right here, there's no traffic going outside, but perhaps that's there's a little bit of problem with this placement and space of this area. So I'm going to check that later after the stream. And also we lost the traffic on this ferry terminal right here and here, so they're all going through this network right there and this train right here. Oh, hi. Hello, Brina Gaming. Welcome. Love so much. Yeah, same. I love SimCity 4 so much too. Okay, so I think that's it for this stream. So there's not much progress that we made, but I think this is quite a progress nonetheless. So we got the overall layout for this area. And this is the at least the overall shape is already decided. We just need to build this area for now. Next, so this one is going to be the airport, and also this one right here is going to be like maybe like another I don't know, residentials or maybe some farms and high tech. But we got this bridge going. I quite like the placement of this one. We can plop a lot of MMPs later. So yeah, we are going to make some sort of scenic area for this part later. And okay, I think that's it. So let's save our progress. You have to turn on SimCity 4. You just keep coming back. This is like this is a game that you keep coming back once in a while, even if you are maybe sometimes you get bored, but eventually you will miss it and come back to it again. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for you guys tuning in. So we got Konam, we got Brena Gaming, we got Maximilius, we got Paul Draft, and we got Queen Naur. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, I will prepare a bunch of lots for our next stream. So hopefully, if I finish with them, we can work on this area right here. but I'm not sure if I can finish it for next week. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again, hopefully next Saturday. So yeah, let's save again. That's it. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.